is beautiful. But boy, did these motherfuckers put us through hell to get this apartment. And it was something that if we went through that type of hell here in LA, I would have been pissed, and I would have been nasty. I would have got John Burns on him. Actually, it was what I would. You sick your pit bull on him, right? But you see, the thing about Arizona is, in Arizona, Arizona is filled with sweeties. Like I said, everyone is just so beautifully kind, genuine, and loving out there. And I know if there's anyone watching from Arizona who's like, that's not completely true. Try fucking living in LA for 20 years. I've been here. I don't care who the hell is mean out in Arizona. Arizona mean is LA sweetie, okay? So don't anyone start to say, I live in Arizona and everyone out here is an asshole. Then move to California and come into Satan's asshole and then tell me how you feel. But I was pissed at the managers of our new apartment because they put us through absolute hell. But what do you do when you're pissed off and but you're pissed off at sweeties? Now that's not, but behavioral norms in Arizona are much, much different than the behavioral norms in LA. The behavioral norms from everything that I see in Arizona is everyone's a sweetie. So if you act like an asshole in Arizona, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb, and the sweeties aren't going to like you. And who doesn't want to be around sweeties? I'm a sweetie. So that's a little bit more difficult. And so I submit to them all the papers, and they're just like, yeah, what is this? We don't understand this. And it's driving me fucking crazy because the lady told us, yes, you have the apartment, it's yours, you're good. And so I'm flaming mad at this point. I have smoke coming out of my ears. They told me you don't have to submit any more documents. You guys got the apartment, until they threw this roadblock in our way. And I ended up having to submit 10 extra documents on my end to verify my income. So I am blazing mad, and I'm waiting for them to finally say, okay, we approved all your documents. We're going to finally send you the lease to sign. Now, I have smoke coming out of my ears because they don't call. So I'm like, wait a minute, did they not give us the apartment? Are they just dragging their ass? Did they forget to call me? So I call them. Now, if this were in LA, I would be fucking John Burns times Satan, I guess, when I talk to them. But again, I'm dealing with sweeties. Now, what do you do when you're dealing with sweeties, but you're pissed off like a roaring lion? Well, old Raymonator ain't stupid. I decided, well, I can't be a meanie, so I'll be a saddie. Yes, I'll be so sad. And so I called the apartment, and instead of being angry and screaming at them and going crazy, so they'd be like, well, you're not moving in here. Oh my God, you're crazy. I called, and I was just like, yeah, hi, Janet. This is a SuperChargerBoy, and I'll be, we were supposed to move into apartment 3B, but, Janet, I'm not hearing from you guys, and it just doesn't look like, you're accepting any of our documents, and I already told you that my wife, has a 2-week gap, but she gets paid by the month, so that 2-week gap really doesn't matter. And Janet, my wife starts her job in Arizona in late July, and I just don't know what we're going to do, if we can't get this apartment. But if we can't get this apartment, please tell us so we can try to find housing or some kind of shelter elsewhere. Thank you, Janet. Goodbye. And it worked. It worked. About 2 minutes later, I get a call back. I wasn't at my phone. I was probably drying my tears, my alligator tears or crocodile tears. And I get a call, and they're like, "Oh, yep, your application is approved, and we're going to send you the lease within the hour." So it worked. So that's how you do it, dudes. The little bit of wisdom from the Raymonator. Conform to the behavioral norms wherever you're from, and don't go opposite. If you live with a bunch of sweeties, it doesn't count to be a meanie. Go kind of sideways, like, oh man, I'm so mad at these sweeties, but instead of being a meanie, be a saddie. And they loved it. They ate it up. They ate up my. And SuperChargerBoy Studios will be moving to Arizona. So yes, we're not going to be coming to you live from Sodom and Gomorrah anymore. We're going to be coming to you live from the hottest state ever, I guess. We'll see how that goes. I mean, here I am sweating my ass off, and we're moving to a place that's going to be 20 degrees hotter, so I might just melt like the Wicked Witch of the West every stream. That'll be a good way to end the stream. I will melt out of frame.